Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to the Tiernan Center in Richmond as we bring you Red Devils basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Before we get started this evening, it is senior night, and we want to show you the senior night festivities. So let's go downstairs, and again, they honor all of the winter senior athletes.
We'd like to introduce you to our senior winter athletes, their parents and guardians. First, from the boys basketball team, Tyjem Deloney. Tyjem is here tonight with his parents, Bo Deloney and Dee Dee Wright Deloney, older brother Jai Wright, and younger brother Zion Deloney. Jordan Fry. Jordan is here tonight with his parents, Jamie Fry, his brother Jaden Fry, and his grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. John Fry. Jalen Hillard. Jalen is here tonight with his parents, Shane and Laura Hillard, and his grandmother, Cindy Friend. Lucas Croft. Lucas is here tonight with his parents, Jay and Christy Croft. From the wrestling team, Julian Holguin. Julian is here tonight with his mother, Rita Doherty, and his father, Andrew Holguin.
Holguin. Might want to get that right before senior day.
But he didn't even ask.
Oh, yeah! Clayton McFarland. Clayton is here tonight with his mother, Jamie Jones, and his father, Jason McFarland.
Oh yeah, McFarland!
Jess Moore. Jess is here tonight with her parents, Sharon and Alan Moore. From the cheerleading squads, Olivia Carter. Olivia is here tonight with her mother, Misty Williams, and her sisters, Naomi and Sophia Carter. Skylar Henderson. Skylar is here tonight with her parents, Sean and Lori Henderson, and her sister, Kira Henderson. Carissa Owens. Carissa is here tonight with her parents, Jesse and Melissa Owens. Sanaya Parsons. Sanaya is here tonight with her mother, Sundance Thompson, and her stepfather, Cedric James Jr. There you have the senior members of this winter's athletic teams. We'd like to congratulate them all and wish them good luck in their future endeavors. Big round of applause, Winter Athletics. And now let's meet the seniors from the RHS Band and Devilettes. First, Maddie Allen, escorted by her father Larry Allen, stepmother Jamie Hall, mother Terry Tony, and stepfather Morton Maish. Maddie has been a member of the band program for 7 years, and she hopes to study animation in college next year. Rebecca Bailey, escorted by her parents, Debbie and Greg Bailey. Rebecca has been a member of the band program for 7 years. She is planning on attending the University of Evansville to study veterinary medicine and Spanish. Grant Chambers, escorted tonight by his parents, Brian and Bethany Chambers. Grant has been a member of the band program for 6 years, and he plans to attend Ivy Tech Community College in the fall. Jada Crow, escorted tonight by her mother Holly Bruns and her uncle Dustin. Jada has been a member of the Devilette program for a year, and she plans on attending college in the fall to study accounting. Ethan Dobkins, escorted by his mother Tara Gray, stepfather Nathan Gray, father Eric Long, and stepmother Adrian Long. Ethan has been a member of the band program for 6 years and a member of the marching band for 4. He is undecided on his plans for next year. Toby Foley, escorted tonight by his mother Heather Hale and brother Kyle Foley. Toby has been a member of the band program for 6 years. He plans on attending IU East in the fall and studying creative writing. Luke Hayes, escorted tonight by his parents Robert and Kathy Hayes. Luke has been a member of the band program for 7 years. He plans on attending Ball State in the fall, studying sports administration. Kalia Johnson, escorted tonight by her parents Johnny and Christina Johnson. Kalia has been a member of the band program for 6 years. She plans on attending IU East in the fall. Clara Laughlin Foster, escorted tonight by her mother Joey Laughlin Foster. Clara has been a member of the band program for 7 years, and she'll be attending IU Bloomington in the fall. Justice Lewis, escorted by her parents Rico and Madeira Lewis and her sister Kaya Williams. Justice has been a member of the Devilette program for 3 years, and she plans on attending Columbia College in Chicago to study musical theater. Mike Martin, escorted tonight by his parents Kay and Chuck Martin. Mike has been a member of the band program for 2 years. He plans on attending college and studying psychology and writing next fall. Benjamin May, escorted by his mother Wendy Claywell, his stepdad Brian Claywell, and his brother Trent Sartain. Benjamin has been a member of the band program for 7 years, 2 years as a drum major and is the current band captain. He plans on attending IU Bloomington in the fall to study international law, followed by law school and a future role in politics, probably president. Shelby Meeker.
Very motivated.
Escorted tonight by her mother, her sister, and her best friend, Shelby has been a part of the Devilettes program for a year. Shelby plans on enlisting in the Marine Corps upon graduation. Tim Miller. Escorted by his parents, Bernita and Joseph Miller, Tim has been a member of the band program for 7 years and plans on attending IU East in the fall. Haley Nakis. Escorted tonight by her mother, Jamie Nakis. Haley's been in the band program for 8 years. She'll be attending Ivy Tech Institute in the fall. Kaya Page. Escorted tonight by her mother, Brooke Page, and her brother, Chase Bradburn. Kaya has been in the band program for 7 years. She plans on attending IUPUI in the fall, studying psychology.
Oh yeah, we're not going to have any fun stuff. We'll be lucky if it's 8:30.
Kate Piercy. Escorted tonight by her mother, Jenny Massoff, stepfather, Marty Massoff, grandmother, Marlena Smith, and best friend, Emily Healy. Kate has been a member of the band program for 6 years. She plans to attend Hanover University studying environmental conservation. Evan Peterball. Escorted tonight by his parents, Tricia Camajo, and his father, Tyler Peterball. Evan has been a member of the band program for 7 years and plans on attending IU East to study music. Chase Sartain. Escorted tonight by his mother, Nancy Sartain, husband, Daryl Sartain, and his brother, Trent Sartain. Chase has been a member of the band for 7 years. He plans on attending Valparaiso University or Trine University in the fall, studying computer science. Gina Shedmer. Escorted tonight by her parents, Tara and Brian Overman, and by her brother, Anthony Steffen. Gina's been a member of the band program for 7 years. Gina graduated early and is currently attending IU East to major in psychology. Erica Schweppe. Escorted by her parents Stacy and Chris Schweppe and her sisters Lauren and Rachel Schweppe. Erica's been a member of the band program for 7 years. She'll be attending St. Mary the Woods College in the fall, majoring in nursing. Trinity Seaford. Escorted tonight by Don McConkey, David McConkey, Gavin Seaford, Gabe Howe. Trinity has been a member of the band for 7 years. She plans on attending Ball State in the fall, studying music education. Wyatt Sinclair. Escorted tonight by his mother, Dana Sinclair. Wyatt has been a member of the band program for 8 years and plans on attending Ball State in the fall. Jacob Thalls. Escorted tonight by his mother, Sarah Thalls, brother Josh, and his grandparents, Randy and Trudy Thalls. Jake has been a member of the band for 6 years and plans on attending Indiana University in the fall, studying pre-med. Brenton Whited. Escorted tonight by his parents, Jessica and Brandon Whited. Brenton has been a member of the band for 6 years. He has enlisted into the United States Army and will leave for basic training following graduation. Last but not least, Zach Warman. Escorted tonight by Robin and Wayne Warman. Zach has been a member of the band for 6 years. Zach has already enlisted for active duty in the United States Army. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause. The band and the Devil S.
There are the seniors again for the 2019 winter season. Only the athletes, but also the Devilettes cheerleaders and band members for tonight. Welcome again to the Tiernan Center. We are probably not going to tip this thing off till about 8:30, but we still have plenty to cover here on the pregame show. We're going to hear from Shabazz Khalik, get his thoughts about not only their last game in which they won over at Northmont, Ohio. Of course, you play tonight against Lafayette Jeff, and then you play tomorrow against a Anderson team that can be very, very dangerous. So, a busy weekend as we are down to the last 3 games of the high school basketball season, and we'll know the tournament draw. That's coming up on Sunday, and we'll know how the Red Devils will stack up in the tournament this year as well. Tell you what we're going to do. We're waiting for the Red Devils to make their way out. Looks like both teams are ready to go. We're going to hear from the head coach coming up in a couple of moments. We'll scout this Bronco basketball team. The commissioner's report is coming up. We'll also have our NCC report coming up as well. Stay right there. Red Devils basketball right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Mendenhall's True Value in Richmond is your local source for the things you need at home or your business every day. Everything from hardware, tools, carpet cleaner rentals, window and screen repair, lawn and garden supplies, as well as hunting and fishing licenses. It's all in one place at Mendenhall's True Value Hardware, right around the corner at 125 Southwest 5th Street in Richmond. Give them a call for more information at 962-4842.
We check 'em better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Hey, Coach, let's go back to a couple of days ago. You picked up a nice win at Northmont. And what does a win like that do for you guys, especially when you come into this weekend with 2 of your last conference games?
Well, I think it's more how we won. You look back at the recent games we've had, the past 3 games prior to that game have all been close games that we just haven't been able to pull out. And for us to be able to finally pull out one of those close games was important. For us to learn how to do that, to make winning plays at the end and, be able to execute. And, I don't want to say we got stops when we needed to. We were fortunate to keep scoring. But hopefully, as we grow, we realize that, we have to get defensive stops to secure wins as well. So moving forward, it gives us confidence, hopefully, that if we're in that situation, we can actually win one of those because our season is muddied with those type of games. And we haven't been fortunate enough to win them. So for us to pull one out, especially this late in the season, going into postseason play, I think is important for our guys.
Was that maybe as big of a win as you've had this year simply because of the timing and such, and since you're getting so close to tournament time? It
was the most needed win we had. I look at the beginning of the year, obviously, to beat Marion here was big for us, open up the conference play with that. But, in terms of needing a win, that was the biggest one, and simply because of where we were at. We dropped a close one to New Powell. We felt we could have won. Kokomo the same, and then obviously Logan. Those are 3 games we felt like, we should have gotten and be on a 4-game winning streak. So we dropped that one, which is another close one. Then, we're really, starting to get distraught, about the way these games have gone. So to pull that one out was very important for us as we make our way towards the end of the season.
That's a team, you look at them, they're athletic. Like a lot of teams, you're even including tonight, teams you'll see that are athletic and they can get up and down the floor. And I'm sure some say, well, it's a win against a Northmont team that was struggling, but, they were hungry for a win, too, and they really wanted that victory if they could get one.
Yeah, wins are wins. You're never going to give them back. And, we had to go there, obviously, on a Tuesday night. And it's hard for kids sometimes to get up for Tuesday night games. And they did have some athleticism and kids that, were athletic. And, they felt like, it was a game they could win. And they came out and played well. And, you look at some of their games, on their schedule, they've had some close games. They have some games where they've gotten beat handily, but they've had some close games that, hadn't gone their way. So, their schedule could easily be different, the same way ours could be. So it's not a bad team. And it's still a quality win for us. It's just a team that hasn't been able to pull out the ones like us, and so it's kind of a mirror, image in that regard. But definitely one that we had to get as we use this week to kind of treat it like a sectional type week.
Coach, when you look at Lucas and the way that Andrew played, and we've counted on them so much, and that's something we kind of get used to. When they're on their game, they're very, very tough to stop. Talk about the way those two really came together and really, I think, made everybody else better that night.
Yeah, I think that you look at their offensive aggressiveness. I was really impressed with Luke attacking the basket, not settling for threes as much as he has in the past. The game-winning play he made was attacking the basket, not settling, and Andrew really was shooting the ball well. And, it wasn't so much, how many he hit and the percentage that he hit. It was when he hit them. He hit them, we're down 1 and we needed it. We're down 2, we're down 3. At clutch situations, he made the shot. And he shot it without hesitation. There was one I think he missed. We got an offensive rebound kick, reversed it to him, and he didn't hesitate. And that's what we need. And you look at a game like that where if you give me the same looks for Jordan Stoley in another game, I feel like he's going to make those. So in a game where he doesn't make it, we need somebody else to step up. And for us that night, it was Drew, able to knock down the 3 ball at a high clip. But, at the same time, it was a game that in spite of, him going 9 of 13 for 35, it still took overtime to win that game. So we still have to get better on the defensive end because we almost wasted, that performance. The same way that we wasted the Logansport performance by hitting 10 threes in the first half. So we can't let that happen. We have to pride ourselves on the defensive end. And I thought, Saturday we turned it over way too much, and then Tuesday we just didn't apply ourselves defensively to get stops and didn't stop dribble penetration. And so those are things that we got to rectify as we get ready for postseason play.
Coach, when you guys play, when you mention how they just catch and shoot, it kind of reminds me of the first half of that Logansport game where they don't seem to think as much. Can you talk a little bit about what it is about sometimes it almost feels like they're thinking too much when they really just need to react and play?
Yeah, and I think that's more so our kids whose last name isn't Croft. The Croft boys, I think, they're going to be confident regardless. It's getting those other kids to keep that confidence. If you look at that game against Northmont, in the second half, Jordan Stoley was very hesitant to shoot the ball because he was struggling in the first half. We can't have that. We can't have him disappear because he's struggling. He's got to find other ways to impact the game, especially offensively, get an offensive rebound, get to the foul line, find a way to see that ball go in the basket, not lift so much on the 3. But if it's there, you still got to take it. You just got to make the defense respect you. And, we're going to need him to perform at a high level if we want to, have postseason success. And so he's an important cog for us. But, when our guys don't hesitate the way they did against Logansport, it's great. But even if those shots aren't going in, you still have to be willing to take them regardless, as long as they're within the confines of what we're trying to do.
Coach, this is a Bronco basketball team that they're thinking NCC championship coming into this one here tonight. I guess I'm thinking they at least get a tie if they win tonight. So they have three. In fact, the Barnheiser guys are about as good as you can get. And they've got Avery, their guard is really good. What do you see in them coming into tonight's game?
They have no conscience. They have kids that will shoot the ball in the R. I mean, and they will, they will shoot it comfortably. So they want, a lot of possessions. Create a game with a lot of possessions, give them those opportunities. They shoot a ton of threes, and when they're going in, they're tough to beat. But the Barnheiser kid, one of them gives him a lot of size, and he's long, and they allow him to bring the ball down the floor, and he's able to shoot over guys, and like I said, he shoots with range. And for us, it's going to be important to make sure that we contest threes, limit them to one shot, and then make them defend at the other end because they really want the ball back. Yeah. So, we got to make sure that we defend at the other end. And, when they're shooting the ball well, they're hard to beat. But, when they're not, they really don't, they really don't get it inside as often. So for us, it's imperative that we make the three ball, difficult for them and then make them defend. We feel like, we're in a situation where it's frustrating to me because we feel like we should be in the same boat they are. We should be playing for a conference championship as well. We let two slip away this weekend, so we got to come in with the same mindset that they will, knowing that something's on the line for them. We want to make sure that we're playing well going into the postseason, and we come out and defend our home floor and take some pride in getting another conference win. Based on the way that we've played so far. So it's going to be a game that we can't take for granted because they're going to come in here and like you said, they're playing for something, and we got to come in here and with the mindset that we are too.
It is senior night. Talk about how that'll change in your rotation. You get a chance to play maybe a couple of the seniors and give them some recognition tonight. Some of those guys maybe don't play quite as much.
Yeah, we're going to start our seniors tonight along with Andrew and, give them an opportunity to go out there, on senior night and get up and down, and hopefully they get us off to a good start. And, they're excited and take advantage of the moment, the opportunity, especially those that, don't normally start or those that don't play as much. And, we still want to recognize them and, their contributions over the 4 years that they've been here. Obviously, Lucas and Jalen, the year that they've been here. So, that's an important moment for them and an important moment for their families. And, we have every ounce of faith that they'll do that. And the other guys that normally start will be ready to go off the bench.
Of course, tomorrow, and I don't want to jump ahead, but again, you're a back-to-back weekend with NCC games because of the makeup game for Anderson tomorrow. So I would imagine it's been kind of a challenging week again, just getting prepared for both these games. Yeah.
It's one of those weeks where you know your opponents. So I wouldn't say it's like a sectional in that regard, but again, it's a sectional week. We treat Tuesday, we got the win. We can't celebrate that win as much. We got to get ready for Friday, and if we are successful tonight, then we can't celebrate this one. We got to get ready for tomorrow. So that's how we're treating it. That's how we're approaching it. That's how I've always approached it as a coach with my guys in the past. And it's something that allows our highs to not get too high, because it keeps us grounded. And that's what we got to really, really focus on today. And two different type of teams, and two different type of game plans for us. One that you see tonight will not be the same one you see tomorrow because they're two different type of ball clubs. And Anderson is an interesting team. They're Jekyll and Hyde. There are moments where they play extremely well. And there are moments where they struggle offensively, but they had this Jeff team beat at Jeff and end up losing in overtime. They beat obviously Logan, as well, and then they had to forfeit a game against I think McCutcheon that they beat. So they're a very very dangerous team. So for us it'll be a good challenge. Unfortunately, none of the teams that we've played in this week will simulate what we'll see in our sectional. These are all fast-paced teams. And our sectional is full of, slow it down, methodical teams. So, that's unfortunate. But at the same time, the schedule helps us get prepared for a sectional week, here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got to ask you before I let you go. Some coaches have a different philosophy about sectional, and when the draw comes out, they kind of know what's going to happen. Do you care either way, whether you get a bye or whether you're going to play all 3 days or anything like that? Or is there anything that makes you think I want to do this or not that?
Oh, absolutely. I think every coach cares. If they say they don't, they're lying. If you ask somebody in sectional 10, do you want to open up with Warren? I'm sure they would say absolutely not. There are preferences who you want to play. There are preferences on when you want to play, the time you want to play. Absolutely. I've had teams where, we've been the favorite in the sectional, and, there are still certain times I don't want to play. The year we went to state, we had the 6 o'clock game against a DeKalb team that, we handled rather easily in the regular season, and it was a 2-possession game in the fourth because they just made shots they don't normally make at 6 o'clock. We got out of school at 4:20. By the time we get there, it's game time. So and our kids, we're kind of sleepwalking. So regardless of how good you are, or how poor you are, or how your season has gone, there are still certain preferences that you have. Absolutely. So we'll be paying attention on Sunday.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, we're probably, I'd say, still about 10 minutes away from tip-off time, which generally is about what we are, about 30 minutes behind the original tip-off time, so we're probably on time. All right, tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Take a look at the Broncos. They come in here tonight. Actually, not a bad basketball team. They really have improved over last year. They're 14-7 on the season. They're 6-2 in the NCC. They are playing for a conference championship, but they've lost their last two. They got beat at Westfield 66-63, and then Culver Academy handed it to them just a couple of days ago, 69-40. Last year, they beat Richmond up in Lafayette 72-57, and over the last 6 meetings, the series tied at 3 apiece. They average about 70 points per game. We'll tell you why here in a couple of moments. They have some guys who can really put it in the basket. And the one thing that I notice most about them is they're a very good rebounding team. 29 rebounds per game coming into this one here tonight. Keep an eye on number 44, Braxton Barnheiser, a 6'3 junior. He is averaging 19.5 points and 6.1 rebounds. Avery Beaver, a 6'2 junior, averaging 17.9 points per game. Brooks Barnheiser is a 6'6 sophomore. You'll see him play out front a lot here tonight, averaging 16.6 points and 9.5 rebounds per contest. Those are the 3 guys to watch, again, coming to this one here tonight. Other games coming up tonight. Tech is at Logansport, Kokomo's at Anderson, Marion at Harrison, and McCutcheon is at Muncie Central. In the NCC, Logansport, Marion, and Lafayette Jeff all at 6-2. Muncie Central 5-3. Harrison at 4-4. Richmond and Anderson both at 3-4 on the year. Indianapolis Tech at 3-5. Kokomo's 2-6, and McCutcheon, they come in at 1-7. Stay right there. More coming up on the pregame show, brought to you by Kevin Shearer. We'll have more in a moment right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-size volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Think about the moments in your life, moments you might miss if you become ill. People often ignore their own health, even when their body is telling them something isn't right. Routine health screenings could be the difference between catching it early when it's more treatable or waiting until it's too late. Make time to have an annual wellness visit. Keep up with routine screenings so you don't miss out on any of your moments. Reed Health's team of experts can keep you in control of your health, making sure you stay right where you belong. Reed Health, right beside you.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly update from the IHSAA Commissioner himself, Bobby Cox. Now for the inside scoop on what's happening day to day with the IHSAA. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Bobby Cox.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell. This is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Bobby Cox. And Bobby, tournaments, championships, they just go on and on and on and on. It never stops, does it?
It does not stop, and we're going to be rolling right into this weekend with our state wrestling championships, and really thankful for our friends at Bankers Life Fieldhouse for all the work they do to put on a tremendous tournament. At the same time, we're going to be having girls basketball semi-states around the state, and then the start of our boys swimming tournament. So it's a really busy week here again for the association, and great opportunities for our young people to play in front of great crowds and start playing for a championship.
We've talked about this before, but wrestling is one. It's a unique championship. It's really one that's hard to describe unless you're there, and part of the problem with that is it's sold out every year.
Well, it's a great tournament, and it is like all of our championships, Bob. It's unique. And when you get down to the final 28 young men on that mat under the spotlight, it's quite a spectacle. And I would encourage anybody who has the weekend free to come to Bankers Life and watch the wrestling tournament. 224 wrestlers begin that tournament, and we'll go down and we'll crown 14 champions by the end of Saturday night. It's one of my favorite tournaments just because of the spectacle that it is, and two people wrestling under the light in front of 12 to 14,000 people is a pretty special night.
We're talking with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Bobby Cox. And, Bobby, you mentioned girls semi-states, and it doesn't seem possible that we're there. I just think that we have a repeat champion, obviously, in Northwestern, but I think this whole thing is really wide open in probably maybe 3 of these 4 classes. That's why I think it's going to be such it's been fantastic to this point. I think the semifinals and certainly the state finals are going to be fantastic similarly to what we've seen in the earlier rounds.
I think it will be, Bob, and I think it speaks to the fact that there's becoming more and more parity. You still got great teams like Northwestern and North Central and teams of that nature, but there are other teams that are continuing to raise the level of their play. And as they do that, it creates better games at the different levels of our tournament. So I think the girls basketball semi-state will be a tremendous weekend of basketball and some really nice matchups and some really good ball games.
All right, Christmas comes for us on Sunday, for the pairing show, and it doesn't seem possible. The 17th of February, the pairing show for boys basketball. Aside from my grandson's birthday, Christmas, the football pairings, and the girls basketball pairing show, it's one of my favorite nights. And the response continues to grow and grow and grow, and we encourage everybody to get involved on Twitter, and let's enjoy the night as an entire state.
I agree with you, Bob. It is like Christmas in February, and, there'll be 400 boys teams that'll be sitting on the edge of their seat waiting to know who they're going to play in the very first game of the sectional. And, we have such a great treasure of our basketball tournament in the state of Indiana, and it's such a unique tournament. And everybody's in, regardless of how your regular season went, you now get to go out and play for a championship. It brings communities together. It brings schools together. The climate is really good, and so we're looking forward to a great boys basketball tournament. And just like the girls, I think the boys tournament's wide open. I think
I agree.
We've seen some of our top-ranked teams get beat during the year, and I think it's a test to the parity that's coming about in boys basketball as well as girls. More opportunities for kids in the summer to learn the skills and be exposed to great competition, and it translates into the regular season and now into our tournament. I think there's going to be some awesome games coming up in the month of March.
We always encourage you to go out and support the student athletes in your community, especially here in the state finals that are coming up in a number of winter sports. And we encourage you to join us on ihsaatv.org. Send us your pictures, videos, everything you have from your viewing parties at IHSA1 on Twitter. He's the commissioner of the IHSA, Bobby Cox. Commissioner, it's always great to talk to you. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you, Bob.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 South East Street in Richmond. After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
We're back at the Tiernan Center, and as of right now, we're about 30 minutes behind the scheduled start time of this evening's game. Avery Beaver gets the start tonight, 6'2", and a junior. He wears number 1. Brooks Barnheiser, 6'6", and a sophomore. He wears number 13. By the way, Beaver averaging 17.9 points per game, shoots 42% from three-point range. Barnheiser, 16.6 points, 9.5 rebounds. He shoots 38% from three-point range as well. Also in the starting lineup, Ashton Beaver, 6'5", or I should say averaging 6.5 points per game. Also Braxton Barnheiser, 19.5 points per game. He is also at 6.1 rebounds, and he wears number 44. Red Devils go like this. It'll be Andrew Croft, 6'2", and a sophomore. He wears number 1. Lucas Croft, 6'5", and a senior, number 10. Jalen Hillard, 5'9", and his senior, number 12. Tyjum Deloney, one of the seniors, getting a start tonight, 5'9". He wears number 23, and Jordan Fry, 6'5", and a senior, wearing number 24. Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with artificial flavors or colors, just $3.50. Every Monday, the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Tuesday, the oven roasted chicken, and Wednesday, the turkey breast. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Special night when you have the seniors, some of those that may not have played a whole lot, now getting a chance to get some minutes in here tonight. But for the Red Devils, they will certainly monitor how this goes, and if things aren't going well, they'll make the changes necessary to get the new players in. Broncos in their traveling dark uniforms, Red Devils in their home whites, and we're ready to go. Final 3 games, and all 3 games here at the Tiernan Center. It will be Bronco basketball. And one thing, if you heard Coach talk about it in the pregame, these guys will shoot from just about anywhere. There is Barnheiser for three. That is Braxton Barnheiser, and he gets the first points of the night, and the Broncos lead it 3-0. There are times they will bring it across the timeline and just launch that thing, and there's a turnover by Richmond. Believe me, this will not go very long. If the Red Devils aren't playing well, Coach is going to make changes. About Brooks Barnheiser, he is at 6'6" at the point. It'll be a tough guard. Here's another three the other way. That's going to be missed as Avery Beaver can't get that one to fall. Red Devil basketball. Richmond playing well, coming off that matchup on the road just a couple of nights ago. Here is Hillard for three. His is off the front of the rim. And the rebound by DeMarco Cross. So it'll be Bronco basketball. We're just underway here in this opening period of play. Deloney set on the guard against Avery. No, that's actually going to be Ashton Beaver. Good look at Cross. Shot fake by Barnheiser. Drives back to Cross. Layup good. So DeMarco Cross gets on the board, and the Red Devils down 5-0. Richmond will work against the man-to-man. Entry pass will find Andrew coming off that 35-point performance against Northmont. Jordan Fry now will find Hillard. One thing about the Red Devils, they'll have to find other guys to step up. Baseline drive and the dunk by Lucas Croft. Lucas 27 against Northmont. I was about ready to say other guys got to start stepping up. There's a travel. First turnover by the Broncos. You had Andrew Croft with 35 against Northmont. Lucas had 27. And everyone else really wasn't a whole lot of scoring there for the Red Devils. But the concern is when those two guys aren't scoring, who will? Hillard's had a couple of scoring opportunities as Fry will fire this one from long range and miss it. He played well against New Pal. As the Broncos on the attack the other way, falling to the floor. That'll be a turnover against Brooks Barnheiser. Second turnover now by the Broncos. So Richmond will get the basketball back. 5:32 to go here in the opening quarter. Hillard once again to Fry. Lucas off the left wing. Here is Andrew reversing it now to Hillard. Fry will play out on the top a lot. Here's a three on the way off the front of the rim. As it goes out of bounds, it'll be Bronco basketball. Andrew a little bit off the mark. So the Broncos will get it back at the 5-minute mark now here in period number one. In the corner, Barnheiser, another three. There it's Braxton Barnheiser, his second three-pointer. He now has 6, and the Red Devils down by 6. Hillard takes it baseline, now reverses it. Here's Lucas. Andrew off the drive. He'll pull up on the baseline, get that one to go. 8-4 as Andrew his first two. Quickly back the other way, missing the layup, but a rebound put back good by DeMarco Cross. That's the one thing that hurt the Red Devils several times in the Northmont game that probably sent it into overtime is just not rebounding the basketball the way they need to. Here's Fry, cut off on the baseline. Lucas now spinning, fadeaway shot, might have been partially blocked. Here come the Broncos once again, coast to coast, the spin, and we have a traveling call. Travel on Ashton Beaver. That'll be the third turnover. Jordan Stoley comes in for the Red Devils as Tyjum Deloney will take a seat. 3:56 remaining here in the opening period of play. The Red Devils down by 6. Stoley is another one of those players. There's the alley-oop intended once again for Lucas Croft. Pass was off the mark. Here come the Broncos. Down the lane with a left-hand shot and good. Ashton Beaver with his first two. And the Red Devils down 12-4. Back to the scoring, we mentioned that guys like Stoley will have to step his game up once we get closer to tournament time. There is Lucas Croft. Because every game is not going to be a 35 and 26-point performance, 27-point performance. As Barnheiser has his shot blocked, he went down. Here's Hillard. He'll pull up on the baseline. Shot good. The Red Devils back to within 4. Hillard with his first basket of the ball game. 2:50 to go. Here's DeMarco Cross, and they're going to get a hand check call against Jordan Fry. 8 against Logan, 6 against Northmont. His scoring has come up a little bit. Now here's another guy they'll have to have more of, and that is Kareem Jett. Jett's been a little bit of a slump scoring-wise. 3 against Logan, did not score against Northmont. Off the inbound, here's a shot on the way. Barnheiser, that being Braxton Barnheiser, missing. Jett back the other way. Here is Croft, or take that back, Stoley, now to Lucas. Red Devils working now to Andrew. There is Lucas for 3, short. Rebounded by Beaver. Broncos try to waste no time. They want to get up and down the floor, play a little more transition basketball. Here is Brooks Barnheiser, and that's good. A 2-point basket by Brooks Barnheiser, his first 2. And the Broncos now lead it by 6. Stoley. His shot no good. Rebound by Lucas. Andrew fires and can't get it to go. Rebound by Fry. Red Devils able to get the offensive board. 1:42 remaining now in the quarter. Lucas has that stripped out of his hands. As that one goes out of bounds, it will be a turnover by the Red Devils, their second. 1:35 remaining. That is Brooks Barnheiser. We mentioned it's 6'6", able to handle the basketball. And we've got a whistle, and they may get Fry again. Raphael Dean set to come in. So Fry picks up 2 quick fouls. We'll see Raphael Dean check in. 6'3" and a junior. 1:25 remaining now here in the first quarter. DeMarco Cross inside with a 2. 6 points early by DeMarco Cross, averaging 4.1 points per game. Here's Kareem Jett. Andrew on the dribble as he takes it in the lane and throws it away. That'll be the third turnover by Richmond. Barnheiser back the other way, missed it. Rebound put back good, and we'll go to the line. Dean picks up his first. Avery Beaver getting his first bucket of the night, wearing number 23 tonight, not his familiar number 1. It's an 11-point lead now for the Broncos. Under a minute remaining now here in the first quarter. So Richmond will have to play from behind yet again. Lucas drives, misses, tipped Avery. Barnheiser back the other way, able to save it from going out of bounds. He'll get it to Brooks Barnheiser. He will drive off the bottom of the rim, out for the Red Devils. Here is Andrew back the other way, layup good. Andrew now with 4. That is Braxton Barnheiser, little floater good back the other way. They don't waste any time getting back down the floor. 16 seconds to go and almost another steal by Avery Beaver. 15.1 seconds remaining now here in the opening period of play. Cross leading the way. Well, take that back. Barnheiser with 8, that being Braxton Barnheiser. Cross with 6. Lucas missing badly. Here come the Broncos, still 9 seconds remaining. Here's a 3 on the way. That was way downtown by Braxton Barnheiser. And with 1 second to go, Lucas, and he will miss that one off the top of the score clock. And that's going to do it for this opening period of play after 1. The Broncos leading the Red Devils 21-10.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, Broncos led by Braxton Barnheiser with 8 in that opening quarter. DeMarco Cross with 6. Red Devils had Andrew Croft with 4 and Lucas Croft with 4 points. So the brothers Croft doing the job here tonight. Now the Red Devils need to find some offense elsewhere. Lucas will find Jet, top of the key for 3 is off the mark. Tip out will go back to Lucas. Here's Stoley, stripped out of his hands, and a reaching foul be called against the Broncos. I think they're going to get DeMarco Cross, or they're going to say Beaver, maybe Avery Beaver instead. I'll take that back. It's going to be Ashton Beaver. So we picked 3, finally got the last one. Here's Andrew with the basketball. Skip pass and almost throwing it away, but picked up there by Jet. Lucas. Now to Raphael. Here's Stoley. 3-pointer good. And the Red Devils needed that one, and maybe that'll get Stoley going in this one here tonight. His first points. Avery Beaver back the other way, missed it. And we've got a ball that goes out of bounds, last touched by Ashton Beaver. It'll be Red Devil basketball. We are just underway here in the second. Back here tomorrow against the Anderson Indians. That'll be the final NCC game of the season. Here's Stoley. Lucas looks for an opening. Stoley again off the drive. Got caught underneath. Reverses and will be fouled. Nice move by Stoley. And that will put him to the line for 2. Well, they just got Ashton Beaver for his second. This is, I don't think, a very deep Lafayette Jeff team. The Red Devils not very deep either. One more now for Stoley. Don't forget the tournament draw coming up on Sunday. Second free throw is missed. DeMarco Cross with the rebound. They can still get bigger. They got Matt Jones at 6'7". I don't know if Jones is much of a player, but they can go a little bit bigger if they need to. Raphael Dean out on the guard. The drive stripped out of the hands. Braxton Barnheiser. Here is Jet back the other way. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils, and Braxton Barnheiser looking to his dad, the head coach, saying he got hit on the arm. The official apparently didn't agree. Here's Jet. Lucas, three-pointer, way off the mark. Rebound, Andrew, put back, yes. 6 now by Andrew. And the Red Devils back to within 5. They were down by 11. Good ball movement by the Broncos. The drive in the lane, and that's going to put Brooks Barnheiser to the free throw line for 2. Lucas picking up his first. And for the Red Devils, that's team foul number 4. And good look here at Brooks Barnheiser. 16.6 points, 9.5 rebounds per contest. Second free throw now by Barnheiser. And you can tell they are coach's sons. Very good fundamentally. Really shoot the basketball very well. Here's Lucas. Jet driving down the lane. Back to Raphael. Can't hold on to it. Turnover Richmond. That's their 4th. Here come the Broncos back the other way. Long range 3. That's going to be missed by Brooks Barnheiser. Here come the Red Devils. They have a man advantage. Here is Jet missing the left-hand layup. Raphael Dean got a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds. .5:29 remaining here in the second quarter. Good look at Brooks Barnheiser. Here is Avery Beaver off the screen. Ashton Beaver. We got a set of Barnheiser brothers and Beaver brothers. Boy, I tell you what, hard foul. Braxton Barnheiser going hard to the floor. He's going to go to the line for 2. So Kareem will pick up the foul. That's his first. 5:09 remaining here in the first half. It's kind of an unorthodox shot at times watching Braxton Barnheiser shoot the basketball. By the way, the Broncos have only scored 3 free throws so far in the quarter. Second one is missed. So Barnheiser 1 of 2. Again, it's not the prettiest shot in the world. Red Devils once again will find Raphael at the top. Lucas trying to find an opening. Offensive foul on Lucas. He just picked up his second, the 5th turnover now by the Red Devils, and that'll happen at the 4:53 mark. So the Broncos get it back, leading at 24-16 here in the second. Beaver will kick it outside. Here is Ashton Beaver, and he'll hit the 3. Avery to Ashton. And the Red Devils back down by 11. They got it to within 5, so 6 unanswered points now. And back the other way. Basket good by Andrew Croft, and he'll go to the line. Her coach said in the pregame, the one thing that Richmond has also got to find a solution, and that is they got to defend better. So Croft at the line for the three-point play at 4:26. And we're talking about defending better. That free throw missed, and we're talking about defending better from the time that the opposing team gets across the timeline. Drive, missing the layup. Tip up, good. There's Matt Jones. We talked about Jones at 6'7", entering the lineup. So Jones paying immediate dividends coming off the bench as DeMarco Cross will sit down. Red Devils back down by 11 and another turnover. There's number 6. So Richmond now with Under 4 minutes remaining, in danger of going down by further than 11. Barnheiser has a size advantage right there. Gives it up. Here's Matt Jones. Jones with a left hand short over Raphael Dean. So Dean undersized, able to play his position well. And now the Red Devils get it back. Stoley deep in the corner. Lucas. Raphael will find Jet, back to Raphael. Now it'll be Lucas. Jones on the guard against Lucas there. 3:13 remaining. Here is Stoley. Three-pointer. Good. Stoley. Second three-pointer. He has 7, and the Red Devils back to within 8. Under the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. Broncos very dangerous shooting from the outside. You got to get out and guard. And he stepped on the end line. Turnover by Avery Beaver. That'll be their 4th turnover. So Richmond back and forth in this one. Now down by 8. They got it to within 5 before the Broncos got it back up to 11. Stoley on the drive, loses it. Turnover number 7. Broncos back the other way. And the layup good by Brooks Barnheiser. He has 6. It's those kind of turnovers that can kill you, and the Red Devils giving up points right there. Here is Stoley once again off the dribble. Andrew in the lane. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. May go against the big guy, Matt Jones.
Lafayette foul number 23, Avery Beaver, his second.
Take that back. We'll take it against Beaver, his second. Here is Andrew Croft at the line. Andrew now with 8 points. Red Devils back down by 9. Into the ball game now for the Broncos, number 20, Savion Barrett. So Barrett seeing action for the first time tonight. And the Red Devils back to within 8 here in the second quarter. 2 minutes remaining. Broncos going to look to attack inside. And a whistle and a foul is good move there by Matt Jones at 6'7". Now he's a left-hander. So Raphael just picked up his second. And Matt Jones at the line for 2. We mentioned Jones. He's averaging 5.6 points per game. Back in the ball game now will be Ashton Beaver. He's big body too. Jones is a junior. Jones now with 4. The interior now with 10 points for the Broncos, and that's a 10-point lead. There's a drive and a foul call, and we're going to go back to the line with Andrew Croft. So Andrew's been very active going to the basket here tonight. He's going to get the big fella inside Matt Jones. 1:40 remaining here in the first half. Stoley with 7, Andrew Croft with 8, 9, 10, 11. Lucas Croft with 4. Second free throw's up and good. And the Red Devils kind of hanging around, only down now by 8 again here in the second quarter of play. Braxton Barnheiser knows he has a size advantage, missed it. Rebound put back inside by the big guy Jones. Jones now with 6. Red Devils got to find a way to get a body on Jones, or it's going to be a long night. Andrew stops off the dribble. Now it'll be Lucas. There's Jet. In and out. Rebound tipped, and we may stay right here. I think they're going to get Ashton Beaver. And if it is, that's his third. That's big foul. So now we're going to see DeMarco Cross come back in. One minute to go here in the first half. Ball tipped by Barnheiser off the inbound by Jet. No time coming off the clock. And the Red Devils stay down by 10. Here's Raphael. Lucas off the screen. Back to Jet. 15 feet away. No. And the rebound by Brooks Barnheiser. Brooks going to take it himself. No need to get help when you can run the point yourself at 6'6". Cross. Back again to Brooks Barnheiser. 38 seconds remaining here in this first half of play. Barnheiser on the drive. Throws it back outside. Tipped by Jet. Here's Braxton Barnheiser for three. No good. And the rebound by Andrew Croft. Boy, that was an ill-advised shot, but then coming back is Braxton Barnheiser with the steal, and he will get the foul on Andrew Croft and go to the line for two. Red Devils now with their 8th turnover in the first half. Braxton Barnheiser to the line with 18.1 seconds remaining. Back to an 11-point lead. Broncos looking for their 15th win of the year. Red Devils trying to build some momentum heading toward the tournament. Back to a 12-point lead. Red Devils may play for one right here with 10. I say may because sometimes we've seen them. There's an alley-oop. That's way too high on the attempt for Lucas Croft. And the Red Devils now with 9 turnovers in the first half. Broncos get it with 5. I was about ready to say Red Devils have made mistakes in the past of trying to finish out. And that release in time, it counts. Barnheiser, the official said he got it off in time. We will head to, or I should say, to the halftime report. About ready to say overtime. We're not there yet. Lafayette Jeff on top of Richmond 39-25. We'll come back with your halftime report in a moment. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners. For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally. To watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Welcome back to the Tiernan Center, and want to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by Best Western Classic of Richmond. If you have family members or for perhaps maybe some friends coming to town anytime soon, and you certainly don't want them staying at your house just like I don't want them at my house, how about suggesting the Best Western Classic? At the Best Western Classic of Richmond, you get the most amenities available, including indoor pool, fitness center, conference space, free buffet breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and of course a clean, quiet, comfortable room. Best Western Classic of Richmond, 533 West Eaton Pike. Red Devils trail here at halftime, 39-25, and Richmond, boy, they just can't seem to get things rolling at all ends. I'm talking about every phase of the game. They gave up some rebounds in the first half. They turned the ball over 9 times. Certainly some open shots they missed, and just got to get things put together all at once, and that just didn't happen in the first half so far here tonight, and that's why they trail it by 14. Did close the gap a couple of times in that second quarter to 5, and then the Broncos came right back and end up scoring at the other end of the floor. Let's go ahead and run down the first half numbers for the Broncos. Braxton Barnheiser led the way with 11. Brooks Barnheiser with 8. DeMarco Cross with 6. And Matt Jones with 6. By the way, Cross averaging only 4.1 points per game. Jones averaging 5.6, and both of those have already surpassed their scoring averages per game. Ashton Beaver has 5. Avery Beaver leading this team in scoring at 17.9 points per game, held to just 3 in the first half. Red Devils in the first half were led by Andrew Croft. He finished with 12. 7 points by Stoley, all coming in that second quarter. Lucas Croft had 4 in the first quarter, did not score in the second, and Hillard has 2. That rounds out the Red Devils' 25. The Red Devils were down 21-10 after 1. They were outscored 18-15 in that second quarter, and that's where we stand now at 39-25. Hey, just a reminder, we're back tomorrow night. The Anderson Indians will be in town, and Anderson, much like Richmond, it's a Jekyll and Hyde story. You either get good or bad, it seems like, for the Indians, but they're a team that knocked off Logansport. And you know what the Berries did to the Red Devils when they were in here last week. They were down big in the first half and rallied to beat the Red Devils. So the Anderson Indians will be in town tomorrow. It is a scheduled 7:30 tip-off time. Probably mark that down for around 7:45. We'll come back. Your second half coming up in a moment right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
We're back at the Tiernan Center. We're ready for the second half. Thanks for being with us as we begin to wind down the regular season in high school basketball. The tournament draw, again, is coming up on Sunday. It'll be Bronco basketball to begin this third quarter. Right now, the Red Devils have Fry and Lucas Croft both in foul trouble with 2. Entry pass underneath. They will attack right away with DeMarco Cross. And their interior game right now just better than Richmond's interior game. Lucas across the timeline. Here's Andrew. Hillard once again at the point for the Red Devils. Lucas trying to size up his opponent. Gets the screen from Fry, but that ball goes out of bounds. 10th turnover now by the Red Devils. So not a good start to begin the second half for Richmond. Broncos finished out that first half with a bucket as time expired. The Red Devils, their first possession, they get nothing out of it. Barnheiser off the drive, and that's going to go out of bounds now. Ashton Beaver says, I didn't touch it. But if he didn't touch it, that means that one who was throwing the basketball was the last to touch it. No Red Devils were there. 5th turnover now by the Broncos. Hillard will find Fry. And once again, here's Stoley. Pull-up jumper, no. Long rebound by Ashton Beaver. And here come the Broncos once again. Here's a set 3 on the way. Rims in and out as Brooks Barnheiser can't get it to go. But Richmond apparently the last to touch it. Broncos back with it once again as Avery Beaver misses that shot. Here come the Red Devils. Andrew drives and a whistle and a foul. So Beaver just picked up his 3rd, and there is Andrew Croft back to the line. Andrew is now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Now 5 of 6. Good free throw shooting night. Red Devils down by 15. One more. We'll stay at 41-26. Nice give and go, and the left-hand layup missed, but tip up good by DeMarco Cross again. He has 10. Red Devils back there the way Lucas will miss it, and Cross went down, kind of awkward. Looks like he'll be okay as the Red Devils will now go to the free throw line. So here's Lucas at the line for the first time. 6:07 remaining. Well, their bigs are having a pretty good night. Jones at 6 now. Cross with 10. And the Red Devils, 3 free throws now here in the quarter, but they're going to need more than that. Barnheiser, one Barnheiser to the other. This is Braxton. Cross with the screen. Braxton, one of those guys, will shoot it from anywhere. They'll lob underneath, and boy, to it, Avery Beaver posting up underneath. And he had the size advantage on Hillard. And we've got a timeout on the floor. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 5:45 remaining in the third. The Red Devils trail it 45-28.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
Well, the Red Devil crowd, not much to cheer about so far here tonight as the Red Devils trail it 45-28. The Broncos end up getting the timeout, and it's Red Devil basketball. Hillard off the right elbow. Andrew cutting, firing, and hitting. Andrew coming off that screen. And right now, Andrew, the only offense the Red Devils have in this one here tonight. Here's Cross. That shot way off the mark. Rebound by Barnheiser. Take that back. That was Ashton Beaver, and we're going to go back to the free throw line. Red Devils failing to rebound once again.
Red Devil foul number 24, Jordan Fry, his third. Team's first of the half.
Fry just picked up his third. So here's Ashton Beaver at the line. Beaver's another one of those guys that is now going to surpass his season scoring average. He's averaging 6.5. He makes this one, he'll be at 7. By the way, Avery Beaver still with just 5. The second one is missed. So now everybody else picking up the slack for Avery Beaver, and the Red Devils down by 16. Fry out on the high post. And foul call against DeMarco Cross. That'll be his second. Think about DeMarco getting that foul way out there, as Fry every once in a while does shoot it out there, but as long as you stay with him, he generally will not shoot one that far out. Andrew, left hand good. Well, Andrew having another excellent game now with, 17 points. There's a 3 off the front of the rim by Brooks Barnheiser. Drew will find Stoley. His three-pointer no good. And then Stoley knocks the ball out of bounds, and Stoley went down pretty hard, and he is still down. He may have landed just a little bit awkward. They're going to get Stoley on the foul as well. He did make contact that time. Now Stoley picks up his first, and he is still down. We will take a quick timeout. Well, they're going to get him up. We're going to keep it here. So he's going to get off the floor at least, but he may have sprained that left ankle. So we will see for the first time now coming into the ball game for the Red Devils, Marquise Thomas. We haven't seen Marquise. He had a shoulder injury. So we haven't seen him a whole lot over the last couple of weeks, but now he has entered the lineup for the Red Devils here in the third quarter. There's a basket good and a foul call against Lucas, his third. Braxton Barnheiser will now look to complete the three-point play. And Richmond having a hard time here in the third quarter stopping the Broncos. Barnheiser 3 of 4 from the line tonight. 4:17 to go here in the third. Broncos win tonight. It is no less than a share of the NCC championship. And they now lead the Red Devils by 17. Fry again at the top. Hillard looking for the opening himself, and back to Andrew. Here's Fry. His shot in and out, and I think we've got a foul calling Marquise Thomas.
Ready to foul number 5, Marquise Thomas, his first, team's third.
So Marquise will pick up his first. That is the fourth team foul. Now on the Red Devils, and it'll be Bronco basketball once again here in the third. Broncos have the luxury now of working a little bit of clock here in the quarter, but the ball comes off the leg of Lucas, and a potential turnover, but Lucas couldn't hold on to it, so it'll stay with the Broncos. Boy, Richmond could have had a break right there, trying to get a couple of points off the turnover and in transition. Turnaround shot is good, as that is Brooks Barnheiser using his size advantage over Marquise Thomas. And the Red Devils down by 19 now here in the third quarter. Lucas on the shot, good. 2-point basket by Lucas Croft. Lucas now with 8. And the Red Devils down 51-34. Brooks Barnheiser on the drive, and we've got a foul call. Andrew picks up his second. Coming out of the ball game for the Red Devils will be Hillard, and returning to the lineup will be Kareem Jett, Bronco basketball. Andrew to the floor, quickly gets back up as Brooks Barnheiser now against Marquise Thomas. Boy, Marquise, be careful of those hands. They're going to get you. And I believe they ended up calling a 5-second call, and they did. So the Broncos turn it over. It wasn't very well conveyed to anyone that was a 5-second call. Through actually 2:30 to go now here in the third quarter. All Broncos 51-34. Jett using the screen. This is Andrew on the right wing. Will now hand it off to Jett. Lucas off the left elbow, guarded very closely there by Brooks Barnheiser. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Boy, bad pass there as Lucas trying to come off the screen. He needed the ball to go in front of him, and that'll be a foul call on Braxton Barnheiser. One thing about that, he's using that little curl, and the ball went behind him, and the Red Devils, I believe, are going to get a timeout right here. We'll take a break as well. Red Devils trail it on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 51-34.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Off the inbound, by the way, they're still working on Stoley. In fact, they're trying to numb that ankle, looks like, at least from what we can tell from up here. So we may see Stoley again, but right now, highly unlikely. They'll want to keep him for tomorrow if they lose this one anyway. Lucas losing the basketball, able to get it back. Here's Kareem Jett. Red Devils working against the man-to-man with 90 seconds remaining. Lucas lost it again, able to be picked up by Marquise Thomas, and a foul call. By the way, Matt Jones is back in for the Broncos. Brooks Barnheiser picks up the foul, his first, team foul number 5, and here's Marquise Thomas. I'm going to call this a 2-shot foul, which is a break for the Red Devils. It didn't look like to me that Marquise was shooting, but we'll take it. Raphael Dean and Stoley, the only two players off the bench with any significant playing time other than Hillard, who's back in. And coming out of the ball game will be Thomas. So the Red Devils really only 3 deep off their bench. Whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against the Broncos. They may have gotten Braxton Barnheiser with the offensive foul. That'll be the 7th turnover now by the Broncos. Team foul number 6. Coach Barnheiser not happy with that call either. So the Red Devils able to get it back, trailing at 51-36 here in the third. Andrew has it stripped out of his hands, able to regain the possession. Richmond trying to find a way to get Lucas a couple of looks off that screen. There he is. Andrew, catch and shoot, short. Long rebound by Brooks Barnheiser. Here is Avery. His shot, Beaver missing it. He's been off tonight, only 5 points. Red Devils back the other way. Kareem Jett. Kareem driving with the left hand, off the mark, and the rebound by Brooks Barnheiser. Good look at Ashton Beaver in the corner. That's Avery Beaver missing it. Or was that Barnheiser? It was actually Barnheiser. The big guy inside, Jones, misses with the left hand. Richmond basketball. Here's Hillard. Hillard, by the way, only 2 points so far tonight. Fry driving. Andrew, another catch and shoot, and hits it. 3-point basket. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, the Red Devils trail this one 51-39. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Think about the moments in your life, moments you might miss if you become ill. People often ignore their own health, even when their body is telling them something isn't right. Routine health screenings could be the difference between catching it early when it's more treatable or waiting until it's too late. Make time to have an annual wellness visit. Keep up with routine screenings so you don't miss out on any of your moments. Reed Health's team of experts can keep you in control of your health, making sure you stay right where you belong. Reed Health, right beside you.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Well, we're down to our final 8 minutes, barring an overtime. Red Devils basketball down 51-39. Red Devils holding the Broncos to just 12 in the quarter. Andrew able to get it back off the block. Tons of contact, no whistle. Lucas back to Andrew. Layup good. The Red Devils stayed with it, now to within 10. Well, Richmond rarely wins a battle of the boards against bigger players like Matt Jones. They did that time at the other end. Ashton Beaver, the layup and the foul. .22 points now by Andrew Croft. He just picked up his third, and that's going to put Beaver at the line to complete the three-point play, and he will not. Stays at a 12-point lead. Lucas way outside. Jett coming off the screen, receives the basketball. Now to be Fry at the top. Hillard right elbow. Red Devils down by 12. Lucas on the spin and knocked out of bounds. So 22 for Andrew Croft, 7 by Stoley. 8 points now by Lucas. Braxton Barnheiser with 14 points. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay here. Jones with 6. 8 points by Ashton Beaver. Cross with 10. Brooks Barnheiser with 10. And Avery Beaver with 5. Red Devils will throw in the backcourt. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. Fry one dribble off to Lucas. 16 feet away, and they're going to get him. That'll be Jones trying to go for the block. And Lucas will go to the line. So far, Brooks Barnheiser, he is 7 under his average. Avery Beaver with just 5. He is 13 under his average. And the other Barnheiser, as that free throw is good. What is amazing about this is that even Braxton Barnheiser is 6 points under his average, and the Red Devils are still down by 11. Second free throw is up and good. Lucas now with 10, and the Red Devils down by 10. Braxton Barnheiser on the drive, tried to draw the foul. He goes down, whistle, and it goes out of bounds. You know, Matt Jones only a point above his average. DeMarco Cross is 6 above his average, but none of this adds up when you start putting all the numbers together. You're holding the Broncos' star players. There's a nice up and under off the glass, short rebound, tip up by Jones, and they'll get Matt Jones for another one. That's a pretty good move that time by Ashton Beaver, just not able to finish it. That'll be the 8th team foul, and that'll put Fry at the line. Now, this is a 1 and bonus. Fry has not scored tonight. You figure Braxton Barnheiser averaging nearly 20 per game. Brooks Barnheiser at 17 per game. And then Avery Beaver at 18 per game, and none of them are yet to their average, and Beaver way off, they being Avery Beaver. So Fry gets on the board. The Red Devils now down 53-45. Home crowd trying to get him in to this one. Here's Avery Beaver for 3, and he comes back and answers. His second three-pointer. He now has 8. Back to an 11-point lead. Hillard covered up quickly by Ashton Beaver, and there's a travel. Well, the Red Devils had 10 turnovers in the first half. That is their first turnover in the second half, so they are taking care of the basketball better. But so far, just 1 basket here in the fourth and 4 free throws. Bronco basketball once again. Skip pass will find Ashton Beaver. Big guy Jones out front. It's quite a bit out of his range. They're trying to post up Braxton Barnheiser against Kareem Jett. They got a mismatch underneath. Here is Avery Beaver. Another pull-up jumper, good. Boy, right when we say he's not scoring, here he comes. 10 points now by Avery Beaver. And the Red Devils back down by 13. They start to make a run, and every time the Broncos have answered, Hillard gives up the shot. Fry, no. Fry from about 14, unable to hit the mid-range jumper, and now it'll be Bronco basketball. Braxton Barnheiser gets the high screen. Boy, Barnheiser wants to do it himself, and he probably should as he turns and scores. That's a big guard right there for Kareem Jett. 15-point lead, as that's going to be a block by Jones. Off the shot by Andrew Croft. And that ball thrown to Union County. Turnover Broncos, that is their 8th. So you look at the Broncos, they have 4 baskets, including a 3 in the fourth. We're at 4:52. The Red Devils just 1 basket and 4 free throws. Tyjim Deloney will come back in, the senior, and Hillard coming out. And again, the Red Devils down by 15, so see if they'll try to get Deloney some shots from 3. Fry will find Lucas driving down the lane, and they're going to count the basket. So Lucas. And that'll be Brooks Barnheiser second. Jones is coming out of the ball game. And back in will be DeMarco Cross. So Lucas at the line to complete the three-point play, and he will. It's a 12-point lead, and Richmond this time will get the timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils down by 12.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
4:43 remaining in this one. The Red Devils trailing at 60-48 following a Richmond timeout. Now Richmond will try to put a little pressure on the basketball. Brooks Barnheiser at 6'6". We talked about him earlier, bringing the basketball up the floor. Gives them a mismatch at the point. Here's Avery off the drive. Beaver having his shot blocked, ball loose. And guess what? Broncos get it back and just lay it in. Braxton Barnheiser at the right place at the right time. He just kind of stood there for a second waiting to see if anybody was coming. Here's Lucas on the drive, and we've got another foul. This one's on the floor. If it's Brooks Barnheiser, that's going to be his third, and it is. Double bonus here for Lucas Croft. 10th team foul now on the Broncos. Red Devils still just kind of hanging around here in this fourth quarter. Down by 13. Boy, as late as we got started, we're talking about a game that's going to be close to 10 o'clock before we're done here this evening. We were over at Northmont, and we were back home just after 9 o'clock. Steal and the basket good, and it's a 10-point lead as Andrew Croft now at 24. Back the other way as Brooks Barnheiser double-teamed on the end line, and he calls a timeout himself. Red Devils trying to make a run late in the fourth quarter. 3:44 remaining. Red Devils down by 10 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
We are not far from the sectional tournament, be held right here at the Tiernan Center. We'll know about the draw coming up on Sunday. That is, I would consider a wide open sectional tournament. New Pal, Connorsville, probably two of the favorites, Mount Vernon. But you got it right here in your home floor. I guess if you're the Red Devils, you're hoping to get Greenfield Central. They've been struggling this year. Pendleton Heights is not the Pendleton Heights of old, so I guess if you want to draw early, get those two teams. Jeff basketball, good look at Avery Beaver. Right now, the Broncos going to use a little clock right here. That's Beaver getting the screen now by Brooks Barnheiser. Well, you kind of knew they might take some of the air out of the basketball, and they're going to call a foul against Jet. Boy, it certainly looked like to me that Braxton Barnheiser just kind of fell down himself. It didn't appear that Jet fouled him. But now the Red Devils will watch Barnheiser go to the line. 7th team foul, 1 in bonus here for Barnheiser, and he missed it. Stays at a 10-point ball game. Here's Andrew, three-pointer. No, he goes down. The rebound by Brooks Barnheiser. It'll stay at 10. Barnheiser, that's Brooks with a basketball. Now it'll be Braxton. This is Beaver, Avery Beaver. 5 points here in the fourth quarter. 2 big baskets right when they need him, and especially in that 3 he had. And right now all the Broncos want to do is hold on. Here is DeMarco Cross, and he kicks it back out. 2:20 to go. Nice spin by Braxton Barnheiser, and a travel. Boy, at times you can tell how the Broncos would lose a basketball game. They don't handle it well all the time. And the Red Devils now down by 10 with just 2 minutes and change to go. Fry will hand off now to Andrew. Lucas fires from 3, short. Long rebound right to Avery Beaver, who will wait for help and everybody to go on by him. And now we're under 2 minutes to go. Good look in Ashton Beaver. Red Devils will have to be forced to foul here eventually. There it is. I don't know if that's what they wanted right there. It might have been the right person, though, with Brooks Barnheiser going to the free throw line. He hasn't been there since the second quarter. So Deloney picks up the foul. Just his first, and at the line, free throw good by Ashton Beaver. I take that back, Barnheiser. Well, you look at the second half, the Broncos offensively, nothing like they were in the first half. They had 39 at halftime. Right now, it's just 64. They're on pace to get into the higher 70s, maybe lower 80s. Lucas between 2 defenders and a foul call against Brooke Barnheiser.
Lafayette foul number 13, Brooks Barnheiser, his 4th. At the line for the Red Devils, number 10, Lucas Croft.
So here is Lucas at the line. Everything double bonus, and that first one's missed. .126 remaining. Well, sometimes Richmond tonight, I think he's looked a little tired. Second one is no good. No excuse for sure, but they didn't look like at times they just didn't have a whole lot of energy. Chance to perhaps spoil the Broncos' NCC championship hopes. Here is Ashton Beaver. Near steal by Andrew, and that'll be Braxton Barnheiser. Down to a minute remaining. Got a foul there. We went, that was 20-plus seconds off the clock. Down by 12. I think you got to foul immediately if you can. And that'll be Lucas picking up his 4th. And here is Avery Beaver at the line. Still a 1 in bonus, and Beaver hits the first. So Richmond will lose this one tonight. They'll go to 3-5 tomorrow night. Chance to go to 4-5. They'll play the Anderson Indians, and you just don't know what you're going to get when Anderson comes to town. So that's kind of the way the Red Devils are at times. You're not sure what to get there. Another turnover by Richmond. And back the other way, layup good by Ashton Beaver. And that's the exclamation point on this one as Jet will drive and score. First 2 by Jet tonight. Well, the Red Devils with 12 turnovers had 10 in the first half. And there's a turnover by the Broncos. That's their 10th. 29.5 seconds remaining. Jet will drive down the lane and score. Now Richmond's going to get a timeout. We will keep it here for this timeout and remind you that tonight's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Wednesday the turkey breast, Thursday the Italian BMT, and Friday the tuna. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. So the Red Devils get the timeout. 20.8 seconds. A few of the fans now starting to head to the exits on this senior night, and Richmond will have to refocus. Whether they will have Stoley will be a question mark for tomorrow. Stoley injured that ankle in the third quarter. He has not been back since. 7 points, all coming in that second quarter. Red Devils will zone trap, easily beaten by the Broncos, and Deloney will foul after that. No need to foul with 15.1 seconds remaining. So if you're the Broncos, you will finish at 7-2 in the NCC. You are going to get a share of the NCC championship. Overall, I would say that it was not a strong, it's not really a strong NCC this year. You don't have as many excellent players as you normally would. The Red Devils will have Lucas Croft come out of the ball game as Barnheiser misses the second free throw, so he gets 1 of 2. Andrew misses that shot, and the Broncos try to run out the clock. 3.8 to go, and this one will be in the books. They'll just throw it. No need. Well, they're going to let the guy score anyway at the buzzer coming in the ball game. Number 11, we don't know who he is, but he scored. Nobody on the roster, but it doesn't matter. Your final score, 71-56 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll come back and wrap it up in a moment right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond.
71-56 your final here tonight as the Red Devils one more conference game. That is tomorrow against Anderson. 24 points tonight by Andrew Croft. Stoley with 7, Jet with 4. Check here, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 15 by Lucas Croft. Hillard finished with 2. Fry finished with 2. Thomas with 2. 7, 9. That is 12 by Avery Beaver. 12 points by Brooks Barnheiser. 10 points by DeMarco Cross. 9 points tonight by Ashton Beaver. 6 by Matt Jones. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 19 points by Braxton Barnheiser. And 2 points by the unknown player. So now Richmond will try to regroup. Tomorrow night it'll be Anderson in town. We are scheduled for I'd say about a 7:15 pregame, 7:45 tip-off. The Indians and the Red Devils tomorrow. Richmond with a loss, now 9-13 overall, 3-5 in the NCC. The Broncos now 15-7 and 7-2 in the NCC. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you tomorrow night. Final score, Lafayette Jeff 71, Richmond 56. This has been Red Devils basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.